Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so light.
Hi, I'm Maren Good, and I am the business owner here for the Center Sound Mind Body in Frederick, Maryland at 28 East 6th Street. And Dani was kind enough to invite me to talk about what we do for Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Frederick. How are you today? I've got stuff going on the screen. I didn't realize. There we go. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 18th, and I am your host, Dani Gurrie. Want to say good morning, Mr. E. Happy Tuesday, FDK. I like that very much. And good morning from Mama Cone. Today is terrific. I have the frosty background on, my winter background. It's a little chilly out there this morning. Took my nephew to school this morning, and he was in a t-shirt, no jacket, no sweatshirt. And he moved up here recently from South Carolina, and they are not used to the cold, but then again, not dressing appropriately for our weather either. I told him he's going to need a coat from now till March. So we'll see how that goes. You know how kids are for sure. All right, let me talk about what's happening on the show today. First of all, for those of you who saw a post I put on yesterday, I'm going to talk about the food for seniors and that whole situation. We'll do that in our morning roundup when I bring on Bob and Randy. And then we're going to go over what's happening in Frederick. And then I've got Vanya, the Community Enrichment Laboratory for Learning Sciences. Cells. So cool. I'm telling you, if that was around when I was a kid, I would have done so much better in science in school for sure. All right, don't forget, when you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, Reforge benefits for the month of November. That's right. Pick up your Good Morning Frederick t-shirt. We've got fleece, we got chapsticks and all pins and all kinds of things, cups, and you can get something cool, and Reforge gets something cool as well. All right, let's go ahead and get today going.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.
Oh, well, let's get on with the morning roundup. Bring it on, Bob and Randy.
It's time for the Morning Roundup with Dani, Bob, and Randy. Here to get you caught up with everything you missed overnight on Good Morning Frederick.
Well, good morning. Great to have the band back together. How are you guys this morning? You guys got to spend some time together this morning.
We did. I was really, I have to be honest with you, I was really worried about whether or not he was professional enough to be part of the Morning News Express, and the kid knocked it out of the ballpark.
Oh, very good. Of course he did.
Yes, he did. Very professional. Now, the thing that we are working on right now is our websites are down, and that's screaming for attention. But I just sent out an email saying, hey, fix it.
Well, you can't be professional all the way around every single day. That's just... You get some days it's better than others.
But I got to ask the question, and I don't know if you can play it again, but the little intro that we have, and it has those little cutesy pictures of Randy, if that truly is his real name, where he has like this little tuft of alfalfa hair, it looked like, on his head. It's just like, what?
Yeah, those are his professional pictures he uses in that, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to go back and look at it. I missed it.
Yeah. So we're excited. I mean, before anything else, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, but tomorrow is the movie night at Warehouse Cinemas.
I know. Tomorrow's movie night. I'm very excited about it. We got a ton of vendors who are participating, and the Ghostbusters from Frederick and even some from Chesapeake will be on hand to entertain. And that goes on from 5 until 7. So that's really cool. I can't wait for that to happen. And you and I will be there. Randy, we're going to have to probably do a live stream just for our update on our 5 o'clock show. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening. So many events going on right now. It's really, really crazy.
I do have to ask. I got somebody who asked a couple questions. About and one of the questions was, can people, let's see, where is it? Can people pick out their seats like they could in the past?
No.
It's first come, first serve.
First come, first served.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because I guess apparently Warehouse Cinemas allows you online to be able to pick a seat.
Yes. These tickets are not available online, though, because we rented out the theater separately as a private event. So it is a first come, first served.
Okay. I kind of figured that, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Just
get there early. Go get your seats, wander around the vendors, get some food, grab a drink or two from the bar if you want. If you imbibe, it's 50% off beer, wine, and cocktails. And or your ticket includes that unlimited popcorn and soda, so you can grab all that and go get comfy in the heated seats.
So I know that this is too late and we probably can't do that, but if you would like to slip Bob an extra $20 bill per chair, I will hold the seat for you for Christmas Cash for Kids.
There you go. I love it. I'll make the reserved signs. I'll do that. If they kick that in, we will reserve their seats for them. Of course, anything for the kids.
Right?
Anything for the kids.
And then, of course, Dani and I will be in the theater picking out the best seat for the best sound like Sheldon Cooper does. I don't know if you've ever watched The Big Bang Theory, but
I love Big Bang Theory.
I
yes.
love it. I can watch it.
To be honest, at Warehouse Cinemas, I have sat in the front row. I've sat in the middle. I've sat on the sides. Movies are always great. So I have no complaints ever of any seat in the house. So, and plus you're going to be amongst friends. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep. And I got to go get me a can of Flurp. It's like slime.
Nice. Looking forward to it. So
Me too.
I don't know if you guys saw on my social media yesterday. So I got a call yesterday from a friend of mine who works in the senior community telling me that there were seniors who were not going to have Thanksgiving dinner because the place where they are did not budget for it this year. So I said immediately, okay, I will get this taken care of. I mean, food for 80 people, not a huge deal. Huge deal to them, obviously, but not in the scope of organizing. So got on the phone, got on social media, said, hey, I need to do this. And it's so funny to me. So funny. And uh, uh, all of the providers that I'm working with are donating their labor. They just asked for the food cost to be covered, which is totally understandable right now. And I have no problems with that, right? So I see on social media, there are a couple of commenters who are basically like, well, SOAR can feed everybody. And I said, yes, I know Leslie very well. I've worked with SOAR many times, raised money for SOAR years when they first got started, even. And I said I didn't want to burden Leslie with these additional 80 mouths to feed because she's already feeding 225 seniors. And we're already doing fundraisers at the radio station to help her, or, supporting fundraisers to help her do that. And then somebody else said, well, who are you? What organization are you with? And I said, I'm with the Organization of Caring about our seniors. They have Thanksgiving meal. And so anyway, I'll tell you this. Shout out to Helping Hands and Caring Hearts is donating a bunch of the turkey breasts. Intense Barbecue is cooking said turkey breasts. There's Gabby's Goodies is doing. We got to have the sweets, right? They're doing the sweets. We're doing bundt cakes and cupcakes. And a huge shout out to Sherry Thompson from Savory Spoon, right off of Montague Lane. She's doing all the sides. And it took me 4 hours to get everything organized and taken care of. And we did have a couple people kick in some very generous donations to cover the costs. And as I've stated, if there's anything left over, I've already talked with Leslie about providing her with what she needs to feed the other 225 seniors. So the story, though, I finally got clear. There was a new person at a senior living community in Frederick who did not budget for this annual meal. And so it was not in the budget. When the caterer went to confirm everything, they said, I'm sorry, we don't have any money for that. And so that is how it ended up kind of 3 doors down, landing in my lap yesterday. So anyway, we're going to feed these 80 seniors on Tuesday. And we're going to make sure they are well fed before Thanksgiving. So that is that.
Well, you know what? I hope that you can reach around, pat yourself on the back for knowing the people and having the connections and the friends that when you make the call and you ask for the help, they're like, I know her and I trust her, and so we're going to help.
Yeah.
And that's just on you.
I tell you, I have the tribe that surrounds me is one of the best. And I tell you this, I am so grateful that I have that capacity. And trust me, I use it sparingly when I ask. And people, I hope understand that I am just trying to help another friend. So that's really... that's what it's all about. And I love, love, love this community. I'm telling you, Frederick is one of the most special places I can tell. I've lived a bunch of places, and Frederick is so extraordinarily special. That's why I came back. So
this is why
I love to give
to
our community, even when there isn't a specific need, like with our contests and our giveaways. And I love to interact with our community, and this is just the best showing of all. So I gotta think I didn't do it by myself for sure, but the people I called all stepped up and said yes, and I had a ton that sent me messages saying I can help, and we were taken care of for this one. So I will reserve you all in my back pocket for the next time this need may come around. But really appreciate everybody for just making it happen.
That's awesome. That's a really good job. And I know you won't pat yourself on the back, but Bob and I are. So
Yeah. No. I am just the conduit. I'm the conduit in which this happens. So it's all good, but look, again, it's like Christmas cash for kids, like what we do for the kids. Like I will continue to go above and beyond if I can and reach out to my tribe and ask for them to help too, because kids at Christmas, I've been watching on social media. So there's a big kerfuffle on social media, TikTok specifically, of a woman who went to grab a thing off the angel tree, which is around at a lot of department stores and things like that. And the angel tree is actually put on by, is it a Salvation Army thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a Salvation Army thing.
Salvation Army's angel tree. So the Salvation Army vets the families and asks the children what they want from Santa, right? And so what happened is this woman grabbed a thing off the angel tree and recorded what she was doing. And the angel tree suggests $30 to spend minimum or whatever. And she ranted about how she was only spending $30 and why are these kids asking for so much and blah, blah, blah. Unbelievable to me how obtuse people can be when they are speaking into their phones and recording themselves. Like, I hope she looked at that later and thought, what an ass I'm being, really, because it's not, the children aren't, it was just a terrible thing. It was a terrible thing. And to be honest, if you want to spend minimal amounts of money and you still want to do good, we love that. We love that. Buy a toy for the minimum amounts and drop it in a bin for Toys for Tots, right? You can do that. This list is a child asking Santa for the things they want. And to be honest, most of the stuff on these lists are clothing. Like, these kids are asking for the bare necessities, and so I just want to put it out there. Let's try to be gracious. Let's have big hearts. If we can afford to do stuff this holiday season, let's do it without looking for a response.
Yeah.
I didn't come on today to talk about the thing for the seniors, for the response for myself. I just want to shout out the people who stepped up. We all did our part, and many hands make light work. So I'm just, there's a lot of asks. I know it's tough, man. I'm telling you, it's really tough out there right now. And we're going to try to do whatever we can for as many as we can. That's my soapbox.
Well, one of the things for me is that in the job that I do, we tend to separate people. We tend to talk about people. But when it comes to Christmas cash for kids, and we get that. We get some people are like, well, are these kids illegal or are they legal? And I'm like, they're kids. And I am trusting in the Salvation Army to continue what they're supposed to do and vet these people. And that's all I need to know,
Right.
That they're children. Children are different, and children shouldn't have to pay for their parents' mistakes and conditions. And I know, at least when it comes to Christmas cash for kids, and we talk about it, there's no iPads, there's no iPhones, there's no, and I hate to pick on them, there's really nothing like that.
No.
We buy nice gifts. We have gift cards that can be spent for food and other things, and clothing for
Right.
children as well. It's like you said, people stepping up, people helping, and the children of Frederick County. And when somebody has to walk up in front of somebody and go, I can't do it, can you help me? It's like you said, people help. And that's what makes Frederick such a great community. And Christmas, and we've all worked it at the other place. Christmas Cash for Kids was tried in other markets, in radio markets. They're like, well, we could do it in Frederick, we can do it in Albuquerque, we can do it here, we can do it there. Didn't you work in Albuquerque?
I did, for the same people that started
He
Christmas
did.
Cash for Kids.
So, and it doesn't work. It just didn't work. It was here. and it will always be here. As long as I'm around, it'll always be here.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Didn't mean to derail. Let's see what else is happening in and around our area. Randy, what do you got?
Well, good morning, Frederick. While you were sleeping, the city of Frederick is asking a judge to dismiss a lawsuit filed over the killing of Tanisha Butler, a woman murdered by her estranged husband in January of 2024. Butler had reported an AirTag on her vehicle just days after receiving a protective order. Her family argues police failed to protect her, but the city says officers did act, securing a warrant and filing stalking charges the same day that she reported the device. The summons was never served and expired shortly before Butler was killed. Police say they cannot comment due to the active litigation going on, but maintain transparency remains a priority.
That's awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not great.
I mean, and it's an unfortunate thing because a lot of times when in these situations, the police have their hands tied with serving papers. They can't do much more than that. That's really sad.
Yeah, and we'll have to see how it plays out in court.
Yeah.
Frederick County's top economic official, Laura Fritz, is leaving her position after nearly 3 years to lead the Greater Green Bay Chamber in Wisconsin. That's my old stomping grounds. Beth Woodring, currently the division's director of financial operations, will step in as an acting director starting November 21st. County Executive Jessica Fitzwater, who Bob had on his show earlier last week, says that Fritz helped strengthen the business attraction and workforce development efforts. A nationwide search will begin soon for a permanent replacement.
Yeah. Wow.
Nationwide search.
Right. Well, I was just gonna say that, I don't know why. Why are we not promoting from within? I don't get that.
I don't either.
Is there no one who's probably been doing that job anyway within the department available to take it, or maybe nobody wants it? I don't know. I just feel like the people who have worked hard in the department should be looked at first.
Well, nationwide sounds way better than Frederick-wide, maybe. They're just saying that. Maybe.
That sounds much bigger.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Or double wide, which,
Well,
it's built properly, they're fine.
Rowan Digital Infrastructure, the company building a massive Quantum Frederick data campus near Adamstown, has donated a brand new computer lab to the Frederick Boys and Girls Club. The $30,000 gift includes 40 Google Chromebooks and a fully updated workspace for middle school students. Mayor Michael O'Connor says the lab will help strengthen opportunity for Frederick's next generation. Rowan is currently building 3 data centers in the county, with the first one just completed.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So I'm confused. So it used Quantum Loophole. Are they no longer? Has it been replaced with this Rowan company?
No, Quantum Loophole is still around. And I think that there's a couple entities involved with it all.
Gotcha.
So-
Okay. Yeah, I saw the ribbon cutting photos this morning, and I think it's great that the kids will have access to this technology, and I know that these data centers are working hard to try to appease the people of the county. So,
$200 million a year will help that.
Yeah.
yep.
At least they're giving to the county. Speaking of not really doing that, staff from Maryland Public Service Commission say the state must move forward with the controversial PSEG transmission line proposal, not dismiss it. The 500,000-volt Maryland Piedmont reliability project will run 67 miles through Frederick, Carroll, and Baltimore counties. Opponents argue delays make the project unworkable and burdensome to landowners. But PSC staff warn that dismissing it now could worsen grid reliability, especially with rising power demands from data centers and aging infrastructure.
Yeah, so I saw this got picked up by NBC News. Did a story on this from some of our farmer points of view. This has gotten so ugly and horrible, and I just wonder what. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People have to stick together. If you really, I don't think the eminent domain thing here is. I hate to see some of these local farms torn apart.
I have a feeling that it could get ugly.
Oh, it's already. I think it really
well,
already
I'm even
is.
a more uglier.
The litigation that's going to, the problem is, you're dealing with independent, normal citizens who don't have the deep pockets of these power companies, and they could just bog them down in hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars in litigation and just wait it out till they tire or lose everything. And I just don't like that at all. I don't know who is representing the landowners, but I think this is about to get very, very ugly.
Yeah, it's not good. And
Nope.
if you're trying to log into X or Chat GPT this morning, Cloudflare outages take down all of those and other sites. Several popular websites and apps are down as web security firm Cloudflare is experiencing an outage. Chat GPT, X, and the video game League of Legends are all seeing issues reported this morning. Cloudflare says it's seeing services recover, but customers say they continue to observe higher than normal error rates. Down Detector, which is a website you go to see what is down, is comically down as a part of this this whole thing going on. So
There we
who
go.
knows what we're doing? Who knows what we're doing at this point?
Ours is down.
There's a little irony right there.
Yeah, we're down. I saw that this morning, and I'm like, okay, well, I texted the people, and he's like, it's exactly what Randy said. It's not us. It's a lot of people. Now, the interesting thing will be, is this a coordinated attack?
Exactly. First thoughts always is, is this some sort of ransomware or some sort of cyber attack that they don't ever tell us exactly what it is. They just say it's down. So
Yep.
Well, and that's the thing. It's they're getting more and more emboldened, taking down larger and larger groups, and yeah, I mean, who's to say these aren't small tests in a big field? I'm telling you, it's we all have to remember this is possible. So
Absolutely.
and that is
Thank gosh that Good Morning Frederick is up and running.
Well,
thank God.
exactly.
I don't know. We'll see.
And in
every day.
one more story. According to Google Keyword Planet data, the Philadelphia Eagles are hated in 13 states, which is the most of any team, followed by the Raiders in 8 states and the Dallas Cowgirls. Just wanted to throw that in there, Bob.
Yeah, go right ahead. Who won last night?
Right.
33-16.
This story
Yeah.
doesn't say anything about that, but
No, of course it doesn't. But let me see if let's see. What's the over-under on Jaden Daniels' next
God,
injury?
Don't even. Oh, awful.
well, he's got to return from the current injury before that number is out, but it's probably pretty high.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a terrible, terrible year. Oh, well. Look,
Hey, did you see, Danny? I'm sure you saw it. Did you see the? Let me see. Pull it off here.
Yeah,
the
good
wonderful
luck getting
Christmas-
that. I got mine on yesterday and couldn't almost get it off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's big and bulky. I like it.
it is big and bulky.
It's
You know,
sort of like you, Bobby.
And yeah. So I stretch mine constantly. So I hope we got a little break-in period. There, our 50th anniversary Christmas cash for kids bracelets.
Yeah. So how do people get one?
That's a
Look at
good
the time.
Well, I'll tell you how you can start. You can come to movie night tomorrow night. We're going to be at Warehouse Cinemas 5 to 7 p.m. with a ton of vendors, the Ghostbusters. Just come on out. That part is free. We would love for you to drop a donation in our Christmas Cash for Kids collection bin. But just come on out, enjoy, maybe grab one of the flatbread pizzas or grilled cheeses, or fries are amazing there. Wings as well.
Their food is
And,
excellent.
Their food is very good.
I mean, we're talking about a movie place, and they got real nice. I think my wife got like a Gruyere cheese sandwich or something.
I got the Shame on Brie last time I was there, and it was so delicious. Oh my gosh.
It's dangerous because they have hot food that you can eat in a recliner that's heated. So falling asleep is probably a high percentage of people.
Yeah, we'd love for you to come on out. If you want to stay for the movie starts at 7 p.m. It is $20 per person. 100% of that goes to Christmas Cash for Kids to help kids in Frederick County have the best Christmas ever. This is the 50th anniversary of Christmas Cash for Kids. We want to make it the biggest yet. So you're going to want to be tuning in to WFMD starting on Monday, December 2nd?
First, I
Third.
think. I
First?
think it's first. Yep. December 1st, Monday through Friday, December 5th.
Okay.
So I asked, my son called me up because we want people to give us these wonderful little remembrances of their time with Christmas Cash for Kids. And, you know, we could always use two people like right there. But I called my son and he goes, yeah, I'm like, you know, you could always talk about how you never had your dad during your birthday growing up because I was always at Christmas Cash for Kids.
Oh, God.
His birthday is December 2nd,
Oh,
and I'm never there to celebrate with him.
Yeah, it's always the first week of December, and it's been going for a long time. I will definitely give my remembrances of Christmas Cash for Kids for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. And another little secret, Thursday morning on the Morning News Express, Randy will be hosting the Morning News Express.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's
giving
not
me
make
the,
him nervous.
The keys
No.
to the car, as it were. So we'll
That
see.
kid
Keys to the
got it.
car. That's right. Keys to the kingdom are yours
Yeah.
now. You
Gotta
drive
give
it-
him the logins, passwords, and the combination to get into the secret bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
very nice.
If you hear a lot of chaos on WFMD on Thursday, that'll be what it is. Me in there just scratching my head saying, what is happening to me right now?
Don't worry, Danny will save you if you need it.
Yes.
The
Yes, I
calming
will.
factor
I'll be your safety net. It's all
of
good.
Danny G.
That's right. Old Danny G. All right. Want to thank you guys so much for the update this morning. Appreciate it very much. And Randy and I will be back. We'll be back tomorrow with Bob today. And we're getting ready for this movie night. So if you want more information, you can't go to WFMD.com, but you can go to Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page and find out about this movie night for sure. All right, you guys, have a wonderful afternoon. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back with what's happening in Frederick.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
All right, it is time to find out what's happening in Frederick.
Sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza off Route 40 in Frederick and at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. And Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with a drive-through experience. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com.
Oh, yes. And if you want to know where to go to see all of these events and lots more, you're going to go to that short link, the bit.ly below on the screen, bit.ly/EF calendar. Now, the E and the F have to be capitalized in order for that to go through. And you're going to go to a little landing page and it's going to say, hey, continue to your destination. And you can do that and make sure you're aware of all the things. You can look at this calendar daily. Certainly, if you have friends coming in for visiting for the holidays, give them this link and they can plan what they want to do. All right, you got to mark your calendars. We are talking about Toys for Tots. Drop off your new unwrapped toys in the bin at Del Rancho or Orioles Nest in Westridge Square. I'm going to be live there on Black Friday from 1 to 3, broadcasting live for both WFRE and Good Morning Frederick. We're going to do a live stream as well. And of course, if you bring your toy out while I'm there, we are going to have some goodies for you. Don't you worry about it. The Holiday Lights Map, sponsored by Shannon Flannery, the goddess of real estate, and Maurer Realty, is coming very soon. I think I might kick off things on Monday, asking for you to send your photos of houses that are decorated. I need the photo and the address, and for each one you send, I'll send you a Maryland Lottery scratch-off. And then we'll put it on the map, and you'll be able to go to that map anytime you want. 12 Eggs of Christmas. We got 2 of our 6 sponsors. Want to thank, we've got, oh my gosh, the Healing Storm, Holistic Wellness, of course, is the one sponsor. And we've got, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. She is, let me just see. I can't believe I can't remember. She is in state. Kathy Schultz. I don't know why I was just totally blanking on that. Kathy Schultz, a local State Farm agent here on Rosemont Avenue, is our second sponsor. We have 4 additional sponsors available. We're going to start sending you to their social media pages to follow so that you make sure you don't miss the hints that come out, okay? All right, I think we're back tonight, 5 p.m., live from Studio 401 is our evening show. A little more chaotic and I'd say unrehearsed, but you've seen this show, so there you go. But we have a good time. We do a lot on the streets and keep you up to date as well with some fun stuff. Special events to note, November 22nd. That is this Saturday. I cannot even believe it. 1 to 4 o'clock, the Merry Market. Handmade products and gifts, 17 vendors, festive photo booth, holiday music, warm drinks. That is all happening at Village Crossing in Warman's Mill this Saturday. December 6th and 7th, it's the 5th annual Hello Holidays Makers Market. It's at the Frederick Fairgrounds. All right, tomorrow, Harvest of Hope Festival and Turkey Distribution is happening at Keys Stadium. That is from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Be patient. You just need your ID. If you're a Frederick County resident, you will get a turkey and the sides for a Thanksgiving meal. So head on out to Keys Stadium tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. 5 to 7, you can head down to Happy Hour, Ghostbusters, and Vendors at Warehouse Cinemas. And then at 7 o'clock, we can head in and watch the original Ghostbusters on the big screen. November 20th, there is a charity auction for Phoenix Recovery Academy at Union Mills. And at 7 o'clock, it's Christmas Laughs for Kids at Rack Brewing. That is going to be fun. It's a comedy night. Suggested donation of $10 per person as you come in. Enjoy cocktails. They also now have food at Rack Yard that you can get, and the food is amazing. Dope pizza is there, and it is so good. November 21st, 1 p.m., veterans can pick up a blessing box from the Veteran Service Center on Monocacy Boulevard. So this is Friday. Donations are still needed. Please contact Michelle at reforgeunited.org. 5 to 7 is Stuff a Truck at the Wise on Prospect Boulevard. That is on Friday. Then Saturday, we talked about the Merry Market. This is a great place to buy your Christmas gifts for those hard-to-buy people or people who like kind of those unique gifts. That's at Warman's Mill. And let's just see. We got 3 to 6 on the 22nd. We got our holiday headquarters open at 22 South Market Street. And at 5 p.m. on the 22nd, it's Christmas Bash for Kids. It's at the Frederick Moose Lodge. That is a music fundraiser, bands, live bands. I think 5 of them are playing at 5 p.m., starting at 5 p.m. I can't remember. I think it's you pay at the door. I want to say it's $25 to get in, and it's limited. So you want to get there early. It has sold out or been to capacity every year. November 23rd, free Santa photos at Heritage Farm Park. And the holiday headquarters are open again at 22 South Market Street from 1 to 4 p.m. And then Black Friday, I'm going to be broadcasting live at Westridge Square. Would love for you to drop off your new toys while I'm out there from 1 to 3 p.m. Then on the 29th, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., there's a holiday craft market at the Jefferson Ruritan building on Lander Road. But I really would love for you to make sure, if you do that first, that's fine. Go there at 10. Then at 11, I'd love for you to join me for our huge sale and the Yemi art signing. It's at the home of everything Frederick. Yemi is signing the art he created for Christmas Cash for Kids' 50th anniversary. So there is a print, there are ornaments, and there are coffee mugs that we will have for sale. He will sign them, and it would make a wonderful Christmas gift for somebody on your list. Plus, all t-shirts, short sleeve t-shirts at the home of everything Frederick will be $10. $10 for t-shirts, so you can also pick up a really cool t-shirt at the home of everything Frederick. 1 to 5, also on the 29th, is more Santa photo opportunities at Heritage Farm Park. So if you're looking for a place to get those Santa photos done, you got it right there. All right, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, all you have to do is email it to me or don't tag me, actually send it to me through social media. That way I see it. I will acknowledge when I see it. That way you know I've got it. But the best way is email everythingfredericklive@gmail.com, and I will get it on for you. If you want me to talk about it specifically, I can do that too. $25 for 5 days, $40 for 10 days. All right, we're going to take one more quick break, and then we are coming back with Vanya from Cells. We're going to get a little science on. I love that. I love it a lot. We're going to do that next.
Sponsored by A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, windows and gutters, and they can even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you.
All right, we're going to find out all about cells with Vanya. And I just got to get my thing going here. Here we go.
Sponsored by Maryland Lottery. Tons of ways to win. Hot scratch-offs like big money where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000 or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. Must be 18 to play. Please play responsibly.
All right, here's Vanya.
We are in Fitzy, Metropolitan Court. This is Vanya, and it's CELS, Community Enrichment Laboratory for Learning Sciences. Smarty, smarty pants. I love this.
Thank you, Dani.
Look, I think what you are doing here is phenomenal. I think, first of all, beautiful woman in science never hurts, never hurts at all. But just the fact that you've had this amazing journey to get here. So welcome to Maryland. 20 years. You've been here longer than a lot of people that I talk to always. So we are in what you call a learning lab?
Yes, a learning lab or a community lab or the biomaker space.
Yeah, I love that. I love the biomaker space because that's kind of, a kitschy new term that we use. Open to kids as young as 6?
Yes.
All the way up.
Yeah, 6, sometimes even 5, depending on what their level of being able to handle things is.
Yeah. And so when first of all, how do people find out about this opportunity here, and what families are coming here right now?
So the families that are coming here right now a lot of them are from the homeschooling community, since we don't have access to lab space.
Right.
The way people find about us is usually either Eventbrite or Facebook, or we're trying to be better with Instagram.
Yeah, I know, me too.
A lot of social media.
Yeah.
We're looking at other ways of bringing the word out and getting people to come and join us. We host a lot of open lab hours where it's easy for them to come because it's a free event.
Yeah.
And there's always free activities that they can do. They can come and ask questions. They can try something and decide whether they like it and whether it is something that they would like to learn more about and dive into a course.
And this is what I love about what this space really represents, is it's kind of that toe in the water. It's really interactive. It looks really fun in here. It's bright and colorful. And you have a lot of really cool things that kids can get their hands actually on and actually learn that way, which is, I think for me, would have been a phenomenal way for me to learn science, right? Because otherwise you're listening to lectures and things like that, which is fine, I think, if you're a little older and you figured out that this is your path. But when you're still young and you're thinking, do I want to do a STEM career, or do I want to do something else? When it's fun and you're learning, I think it's really, really great. So when you post these opportunities on Eventbrite or things like that, are these do you do like classes where they come every week? And how does that work?
So we do a lot of courses that are either a single day course where it's about an hour, maybe 2. Some of them are workshops that are longer. We had recently a code E. coli workshop where they actually coded E. coli organisms. They genetically engineered them. Wow. That was a 3-day long course that was a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it had to happen over multiple days, and we were 3 hours at a time in the lab. We're about to redo the way we're doing things. And instead of having people commit for multiple weeks at a time, we're going to have recurrent skill sessions where they can, we'll do it as part of a membership, because makerspaces usually thrive on a membership basis.
Yeah.
So as part of a membership, they'll be coming in and we'll have rotational courses that they can come and do. One day it's going to be safety. How do you wash your hands? How do you stay safe in the lab? Another day it would be, how do we separate teeny tiny molecules with electricity, which is geoelectrophoresis. I think you did this with Serious About Science. I did. Yes. Another day can be making agar art, which is actually drawing with genetically engineered bacteria.
Wow.
So it's a way for them to kind of learn about genetic engineering and at the same time learn how to grow those bacteria.
Yeah.
And practice some techniques that are easy to translate into more higher up level classes.
Yeah, and that kind of floating open dates makes it a lot easier for families who, kids might be overcommitted, or if they can't do the classes at one point in time, it's okay. They can come at another time that's convenient for families as well. You can have about 6 kids in the space you're here, max. And I really think for homeschoolers as well, but just even if kids might be struggling with science in the public school setting or any school setting, this would be, I think, a really great way to ignite the interest in a different way, or maybe kind of give that little boost that they need.
Absolutely.
Do you kind of follow any sort of age appropriate curriculum that are in the schools or kind of in that sort of way?
I could connect a lot of the things that we do to specific requirements within the school. I try not to focus on that because I want things to be specifically fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, school's no fun. No. But no, I understand.
I want to keep my mind open.
Yeah.
So I can make it in a fun way, and I can just not focus on standards.
Yeah.
But how do I make this relatable? How do I make it understandable for them by tying it to something that they're doing every day?
Yeah.
Many times they don't know what is biotechnology. How do we use biology as technology? A lot of people actually don't think that biology is a technology.
Yeah.
So we talk about that as well. We talk about you're actually using it every day. If you wash your hands, not just your hands, but if you wash your clothes.
Yeah.
The enzymes that are actually in your detergent are produced many times with biotechnology, vaccines and other things, medicine, biotechnology.
Yeah.
But it's going into so many aspects of our lives. At this point, we have self-healing cement that has bacteria in it that can heal the cracks.
What?
Yeah. I have some samples over there. There is mycelium grown packaging. Mycelium is the mushrooms, the roots of mushrooms. So we can have mycelium grow through a substrate and mold it so that we can create better packaging that is super light and it's biodegradable. The other funky thing about it, it is fireproof. So they use it in walls for fire insulation at this point. We can make bio leather using kombucha. If you had kombucha before, the scoby that is in the top, we can grow it into big fats so we can make bio leather.
Wow.
To replace some of the less sustainable leather production that we have. We can actually also color clothes using bacteria. So these are dyed with bacteria over there. So these are things that they're using every day.
See, that is fascinating. I would come to every class. I would push out the 5-year-olds and say, teach me. No, it's really, I mean, just even listening to you, it's so, you don't think about all these things that you use. You don't understand that, again, these can be career-long decisions, and to get kids so interested at a younger age is way easier than maybe convincing a college student that this might be the path. Now, for you and your journey, your path was a little bit different starting out in Bulgaria. You kind of thought you were going to go one route, and then you discovered...
So I always stayed in the realm of biology. That was my favorite subject, even though we didn't have too many hands-on things to do. But I was thinking zoology and maybe a vet. And when I came here in the United States, I happened to find a brochure for a biotech program at the Community College of Baltimore County. And I had already signed up over there and I was enrolled, but I was not in that program. I was still trying to go towards zoology.
I gotcha. Yeah.
And when I found that one and I went to talk to the biotech professor, I was like, I'm in. I really want to know how exactly do our cells work? How exactly does our body work? Our DNA, the genes. I wanted to know on the very, very, very tiny level. And this is what got me into it. And at some point, I do have a little bit of an engineering mindset as well. At the point at which I figured out we can actually engineer cells and bacteria, we can actually tell them what to do for us. It's like, sign me up.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Our brains work by sending electrical impulses down to our muscles, right? So these are going to read those electrical impulses. And this is how neuroprosthetics work. So when I do this, it closes so I can control it with my brain.
That's nuts.
So go ahead and move my hand. I'll completely relax. You go ahead and move it. Try to close it. It doesn't work as much, right?
Oh my God.
It has to be my brain sending the electrical impulses
to
make it work. So I can unstack.
That. That's wild.
There you go. We can restack them.
And I love how CELLS is the acronym for your company, Community Enrichment Laboratory for Learning Sciences. This is Vanya. Look, sign your kids up. Watch out for the upcoming open dates and your courses, your role, your memberships that are coming out soon. I'll make sure everything is on screen for you if you want to get in touch. This is just fascinating. I could literally sit in here and walk away and go, holy crap, I've learned more probably in the hour we've been here than I did in 4 years of high school, unfortunately, but that's okay. My brain wasn't wired for that then. And I think when you make it so interesting now and relatable, it's so much easier.
And we forget a lot of things when they're not told to us in a story perspective and we haven't had our hands on things, we tend to forget a lot faster.
Especially the memorization. We were talking about that. You're learning facts and you're not actually learning how things work, or you're not hearing about it in a story setting. Well, you make it fascinating.
Thank you.
And it is so vital for us to have young people who are excited about sciences. of all realms, but certainly we want to kind of boost that up. And this is a great place to start. We're at Fitzy Metropolitan Court. I'll make sure all the details are on. Thank you so much for your time.
Dani.
It's wonderful.
All right. Want to thank Vanya. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. How much fun would it be to have science like that? I think it would be great. It was. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching, for tuning in, for sharing, liking, and commenting. Excuse me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Tomorrow is Hump Day. Tomorrow is Ghostbusters Movie Day. I hope I get a chance to see you in person at Warehouse Cinemas tomorrow at 5 p.m. Other than that, Frederick, let's keep doing what we do so well. Let's get out there and let's be great.